Good evening and welcome to round 3 of the oNiD Community Racing Club World Tour. Kieran Sharp on pole, followed by Andrew Pike, only 0.082 seconds between the TSRC drivers. P3 Davidson 4th, Aidan Carter, Fuskin 5th, Bottleson 6th, John L 7th, Ben Holmes 8th, Ben Brown 9th, Luke Shark 10th, and John Lloyd in 11th. But then we go down into 12th position, which was Matt Cleaver, Narninski 13th, Zalatuka 14th, Tomlinson 15th, Page 16th, Usnan 17th, Matt High 18th, Royal 19th, Orlov 20th, Ricardo 21st, Staples 22nd, Ash Hill 23rd, Johnny Ashley in 24th.
We're green for the first race here of the oNiD Club World Tour. A couple of cars on the grass. They've already turned them around for they've got to turn one up the inside. Kieran Sharp. As we see a shunt in the background, Luke Sherlock involved and Matthias Fustian as they're going to be crawling around as the Mazdas come up on them. That's really ugly sight as Matthias is in the middle of the track, and then unfortunately we have another shunt with a couple of the Mazdas trying to take avoiding action.
Top 4 fight. Oh, that's car going wide. That's Aidan Carter. Did he save it? He did.
Wilbert and Dan Tomlinson are trading places here. They are side by side through turn 1. Dan on the inside, Wilbert trying to hold it round the outside, which they've successfully done. Now it's going to be roles reversed into turn 3, and that's one of the great things about this track. You can run side by side. Big slide there for Dan, really good save. But we go further back in the MX5 class. Ash Hill trying to fight off Sean McGardle as they come on to start finish straight, though.
They're going 3 wide. Oh, I don't want to look. I don't want to make of this.
It's 2 by 2 into T1. Ash Hill trying to hang it round outside, is gonna maybe get the position back, but gets held up by Sean on the outside as well, but still manages to fight off. Ivan is actually now trying to go round the outside of Sean through turn 3, and Johnny Ash is just spun there on the outside. Luckily all the drivers managed to avoid them, but Ash Hill has taken P6 in the class. Ivan has got themselves side by side with Sean now for 15th overall into the fast right-hander. It looks like Sean is going for a cutback and has pulled it off. Or have they got the momentum? We've got a TCR car coming out behind them of the 800. Sean, though, able to take P15 on the inside, just slots back in front. And here comes the TCR car through. Sean gonna have to hold the line round the outside, gets onto the grass a little bit, but that's compromised their momentum onto the start finish straight. And Ivan is coming right back in the background. We've got Jimmy and Ruslan side by side as well. Down towards turn 1. Ivan slots in front of Sean, but Ruslan and Jamie are still side by side. That looks like some door-to-door contact as Sean has got back in front of Ivan now. Meanwhile, a little further back side by side, Ruslan and Jamie still going at it through turn 3. A little bit of slide, kick up of some dust from the 17 car. But looks like they're starting to slot into single file. Yeah, Matai again up the inside of Zalatuka through T1. A little bit aggressive, a little bit of door banging there, and has now got themselves in front of Ruslan. Matt High really on a charge here. Looks like they have a run on Jimmy McEwen, and into turn 6 is going to try and take this position, but can't carry the momentum on that tight line. And Ruslan is going to come back. They're going to be side by side into the final corner, but Ruslan doesn't look quite confident enough to hold it around the outside, and is going to give up the place to Zalatuka because of that.
No, indeed, and then it was, we've got the TCRs passing. They're still fighting for position as well. Oh god, that's Aidan Carter trying to get past in the background. They're going to go 3 wide for the Masters into turn 1.
Zalatuka trying to take advantage of a bad run from Matai up the inside. Sean is gone for a cutback through T2 and has ended up ahead. Tangle between Matai and Zalatuka.
And that is overall position. They're going to have to fight through the Masters for position as the Masters are going wide, and that's Sean Ricardo.
Sean giving up 2 positions, sir, with struggling from overheating as we go to a battle. Tomlinson and Wilbert side by side again through T1 this time. Wilbert holding on once again, but Dan's going for the inside as there's contact between John Earl and Bottleson just in front of them. Bottleson going off wide out of turn 3 from that contact, and meanwhile Dan has managed to get in front of Wilbert, but Wilbert's coming back, has the outside for turn 5, but is maybe backing out, just holds their bumper there alongside, is going to try and carry the momentum and has done so, got themselves back in front, but Dan's throwing it back down the inside and into the door of Wilbert. They've spun them round. We'll get a replay here. Firstly, with Wilbert, I think, fighting with Ash Hill here. Ash on the inside. Car looks to get a bit unstable under braking and more side-to-side contact. Phillips here fighting with Sean into turn 1. Sean defending the inside. So Philip goes to the outside and just into the front right, I think, as we see Dan Tomlinson trying to get to the inside of Ben Royal through turn 1. They'll hold it side by side and the roles will be reversed into turn 3 now. Ben on the inside, a little tight as Dan has a slide on the outside. That's going to put him on a tight line and compromise him through turn 4. Ben looks for the cutback, but has only found the rear bumper of Dan.
We'll say congratulations, race win for race 1 of the 2 races this evening. Kieran Sharp takes checker flag for the winning class of the TCR. Your full finishing results for race 1: Kieran Sharp, then Andrew Pike, Tom Davison 3rd, Aidan Carter 4th, Osselson's 5th, John Lloyd 6th, Ben Brown 7th, John Al 8th. And then we get into the Mazdas. Cleaver is the winner for Mazda class, Victor Narnitsky 2nd, Ben Royal 3rd, Robinson 4th. And we've got Fiscal and Sherlock, who had terrible starts. Got caught up at a start crash on the first lap. Ash Hill in 15th, Dalatuka 16th, McCurran 17th, Reskov 18th, High 19th, that is of 20th, Ricardo 21st, Usen 22nd, Orlov 23rd, Jarrett Page 24th, Johnny Ashley 25th, Philip Staples 26th, and Kieran Sharp and Tom Davidson P1 and 2, Andrew Pike Teams TSRC 3rd, Bottleson 4th, L 5th, 6th of oNiD Racing, Sherlock 7th, Boyd 8th, Brown and 9th of oNiD Racing as well, Carter 10th, and Fusken D at Ch in 11th. And we go down onto the Mazdas. Zalatuka in 12th, holding the first position in class of the Mazdas. It's Cleveland and Staples, High and Royal, Usin, Ashley, Narninsky, Hill, Tomlinson, Zatislav, Ricardo, and Orlov. The side-by-side into turn 1, it looks like a bit of a pinch potentially there from Ihar, but gets away well, keeps ahead of Cleaver. There's excellent background, it's Mazda sideways, and that is Dan Tomlinson and Trubeskov potentially involved there as well. Tomlinson having damage. We will just see if we can get a quick replay of that. I think Ash Hill potentially having an instant as well.
We'll have a replay of it here. Zaltuka just running wide through the first couple of corners. Matt Cleaver pouncing at the opportunity down the inside. Will happily take the lead of the MX5 class. They're coming out of turn 2 into turn 3 now. Doors left open. Jack tried to get the nose down the inside, but
that was close.
But I think we also had an incident. We see John Arrell going slowly here, dropping down the pack. Looks like they've had contact with the MX5, but we jump to the lead. Matt Cleaver going to the inside of Zaltuka for the lead. Matt High also going for a move on Wilbert Ostinen for P4 in class. That has allowed Aidan Carter to get ever closer in the slipstream now for Aidan. Will Aidan go to the inside? They do. No defence offered up by Bodolfson, but they turn into turn 1 and Aidan isn't quite alongside. A lot of confidence there from Bodolfson that Aidan wasn't going to stick up the inside at the last moment, and they hold on to P4 for now. But yeah, an unfortunate instant for them. So we see side by side contact between our two leaders. Andrew Pike trying to go for the lead on Kieran Sharp. Kieran is on the outside, hanging it the long way around, and will hold in front of Andrew Pike. Aidan Carter's going to be a little compromised here into turn 1, having to take slider tire line, but Ronar has gone wide and made a mistake through the first couple of corners and has given up P4. Looks like there's maybe been a little bit of an instant between those two as they're fighting for the place into T1. Yes, side-by-side contact into turn 1. Ben Brown being shown the grass on the outside. A little bit wide there for Ben Brown. That's given John a run here. He's got to the inside. They head towards turn 1. They're coming up on an MX5. I think Ben is going to have to back out of this on the outside. John is going to get to the inside of the MX5. He ends up running wide. That's Ben Royal that they're getting past. And Ben Brown trying to hold it around the outside of turn 3. Being given a squeeze by John Lloyd. He has to eventually open the door through turn 4, but is able to carry the momentum, and Ben Brown has to settle for P8 once more.
Aidan Carter and Bottlesman fighting. The Bottlesman's also managed to get back past.
Yeah, looking to the outside of turn 1 and 2, gets onto the marbles a little bit, so it goes for a cut back here. Let's go the outside then for turn 3. Can't quite get done. Goes for a cutback. A little bit of a bump. Aidan Carter just shutting the door. But yeah, our MX5 leaders, Matt Cleaver leading Zal Tuka in the MX5 class. Ben Holmes dropping another place down to P9. Is almost stationary there on the outside of turn 6.
Is that fuel? Kieran Sharp, your winner for Team TSRC. Andrew Pike second, Tom Davidson, Aidan Carter in 4th, Bottleston in 5th, Lloyd 6th, Huskin 7th, Ben Brown in 8th, Ben Holmes. Cleaver is your race winner for the Mazdas in 10th, Azala Tuka in 11th, Staples in 12th, Houston 13th, Matt High 14th, Earl in 15th overall, but 10th in class. That's the 16th, Trebetskov in 17th, Ashley in 18th, and it's Ash Hill 19th, McEwen 20th, Page 21st, Royal 22nd, Orr 23rd, Tomlinson 24th.